Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to the Prepare Pro channel. Today, we have an explosive topic that's literally sizzling with excitement. We're diving headfirst into the heart of nature's fury, volcanic eruptions. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of how to be ready for the fire within, let's first uncover the fascinating science behind how these volcanic eruptions happen. Volcanic eruptions are not just natural spectacles. They are the result of incredible geological processes deep within the Earth. At their core, it all comes down to the movement of tectonic plates beneath our feet. You see, the Earth's crust is divided into enormous puzzle pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are in constant motion, albeit at a pace that is incredibly slow in human terms. Now, when two of these colossal plates collide, they don't just stop and say, hello. No, the immense pressure causes one plate to be pushed beneath the other in a process known as subduction. As this plate sinks into the fiery depths of the Earth's mantle, it begins to heat up and melt. The melting rock, now transformed into magma, becomes less dense than the surrounding rock, creating a pressure cooker effect. Picture a soda can shaken violently. The pressure builds up until it can't be contained any longer. Similarly, the pressure within the Earth's crust reaches a breaking point, and that's when we get a volcanic eruption. But what happens next is nothing short of awe-inspiring. This superheated magma, now seeking a way to escape, bursts forth from the Earth's surface in a magnificent display of nature's power. And that, my friends, is when we witness the birth of a volcano. To truly grasp the might of these natural phenomena, let me share a gripping story. Picture yourself in the idyllic city of Pompeii, ancient Rome's thriving resort town. The year is 79 AD, and life is bustling in this seaside paradise nestled at the base of the mighty Mount Vesuvius. On that fateful day, Mount Vesuvius suddenly roared to life with a deafening explosion. A massive plume of ash and smoke soared into the sky, blotting out the sun. Panic swept through the city as people desperately tried to flee the impending catastrophe. But here's the thing. Mount Vesuvius wasn't your ordinary mountain. It was a ticking time bomb, harboring centuries of pent-up volcanic energy. As the ash and smoke billowed, it unleashed a torrent of scorching hot gas and volcanic debris, burying Pompeii and its residents under layers of ash and pumice. The city, frozen in time, was lost to history until its rediscovery centuries later. Pompeii's eerie and remarkably preserved ruins stands as a haunting reminder of the awesome yet destructive power of volcanic eruptions. So, as we explore how to prepare for volcanic eruptions, remember the lessons from Pompeii. Nature's fury can strike at any moment, and readiness is our best defense. Let's dive deeper into what it takes to be well prepared before a volcanic eruption strikes. Emergency Kit. Your emergency kit is your lifeline in times of crisis. Make sure it includes non-perishable food that can sustain you and your family for at least a few days. Think canned goods, energy bars, and dried fruits. Stockpile enough water to last several days as well. You'll need at least 1 gallon per person per day. A flashlight with extra batteries is essential, as power outages are common during volcanic eruptions. Don't forget a comprehensive first aid kit, including bandages, antiseptics, and any essential medications. Protective gear. Imagine being in a blizzard of fine ash. It's not a pleasant thought. That's where the N95 respirators and goggles come in. These specially designed masks will shield your respiratory system from inhaling ash particles, which can be incredibly harmful. Goggles will protect your eyes from irritation and injury caused by volcanic debris. Communication plan. Your family's safety is paramount. In the chaos of an eruption, it's easy to get separated. Establish a communication plan to ensure everyone knows how to contact each other. This could involve designated meeting points or using text messages, as they're more likely to get through when phone lines are congested. Emergency contacts. A small yet critical detail. Keep a list of emergency contact numbers within arm's reach. This should include local authorities, nearby hospitals, and of course, family members who may not be with you at the time. Evacuation routes. Familiarize yourself with evacuation routes and nearby shelters. These routes are carefully planned by local authorities to guide you to safety. Know them like the back of your hand and ensure everyone in your family does too. Having a printed map of your local area can be invaluable if technology fails you. Volcanic alert level. Stay informed about the volcano's alert level. The local authorities and volcanic monitoring agencies will provide regular updates. Pay close attention to these alerts as they'll guide your actions. Ignoring a warning could put your life in jeopardy. Remember, these preparations may take some time and effort, but being prepared is like having a superpower when disaster strikes. Dealing with an eruption. When the volcano starts to rumble and roar, you must act swiftly and smartly. Here's a more detailed look at what to do during an eruption. Listen to authorities. Your first and most crucial step is to listen to your local authorities. They are trained to assess the situation and make decisions that will keep you safe. If they issue an evacuation order, follow it without hesitation. Your life and the lives of your loved ones depend on it. Stay indoors. If you can't evacuate or haven't been told to do so, stay indoors. Close all windows and doors tightly, sealing any gaps with wet towels or blankets. Volcanic ash is incredibly fine and can infiltrate your home, causing respiratory problems and damaging electronics. Avoid using your HVAC system to prevent ash from being drawn inside. Protect your respiratory system. Those N95 respirators and goggles we mentioned earlier, now's the time to use them. Wear your respirator to create a barrier between your lungs and the hazardous ash particles in the air. Goggles will shield your eyes from the abrasive ash and any flying debris. Stay informed. Information is your lifeline during an eruption. Keep a battery-powered radio on hand or make sure your smartphone is fully charged. Emergency broadcasts will provide updates on the situation, evacuation routes, and safe zones. Staying informed can be the difference between making a safe decision and a risky one. Avoid driving. As tempting as it may be to flee in your car, driving in volcanic ash is extremely dangerous. Ash can reduce visibility to near zero, making accidents more likely. Moreover, volcanic ash can be heavy and abrasive, causing damage to your vehicle's engine and paint. It's best to stay put or follow the designated evacuation routes if authorities say it's safe to do so. Your safety and the safety of your loved ones should always be your top priority. Volcanic eruptions can be incredibly unpredictable, so please take these precautions seriously. Your life is worth it. As we wrap up our Volcanic Eruption Readiness Guide, let's take a moment to absorb the crucial lessons we've learned today. While the beauty and power of volcanoes are awe-inspiring, they can also be incredibly destructive. We've witnessed the force of nature through the lens of history, like the tragic events in Pompeii. These stories serve as powerful reminders of the Earth's raw power. So, if you found this video helpful and informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the Prepare Pro channel. By doing so, you'll be part of a community dedicated to conquering the wild side of Mother Nature and staying safe while doing so. Thanks for joining us today. As you go about your day, always keep in mind that knowledge is your best weapon against nature's fury. So stay informed, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay safe.